Oh, good. There's a ghost. Are you going to clean up? Ah, awesome. She's mad about it, though. Moira fires. So Morgan's mother is haunting the lot. Hi, this is Cass from Mozzie Cass Plays, and welcome back to my channel and to the start of a new series, which is a sequel to After, which was a sequel to my Shipwreck Survival Challenge. None of that will matter, but it does give you the family background of these two Sims. So I was looking for something to do with Kai, who's the eldest son of Matilda and Malachi. I was thinking about doing a ranch house flipper type, like a ranch flipper challenge, but then I was watching some James Turner, Dr. Gluon Burger Boys streams where they were using Carl's Dine Out Reloaded mod, and I was like, what about a restaurant flipper challenge? So we're going to try that. We'll see how it goes. I played a day with this mod. Normally with Dine Out, you just manage the restaurant and you have a chef that you employ and a waiter that you employ, and literally all your Sims can do is the host role. Carl's mod lets you wait tables and do the cooking and all that kind of thing. The reason I thought this worked really well for Kai is all through high school, once he graduated school early, he was working a barista job. That indicates a kind of interest in cooking. So I figured, why not? Now, it's actually 6 a.m. on Winterfest, so I won't be probably opening the restaurant today, but I've just jumped into build mode and show you this lot is a dump. These two don't have a lot of money. Their parents, well, Kai's parents have helped out a bit to help him afford this place. Morgan's dad basically didn't approve of this relationship. Morgan got pregnant as a teen to Kai, and Dominic basically blamed Kai for that. She actually graduated valedictorian of her private school, which her dad was paying for, and now she's like, peace out, Dad. Me and my infant daughter are now going to go and live with my boyfriend slash secret fiance, because they did get secretly engaged. This is a retail lot, but I'm intending to live on it, so there will be some glitchiness obviously associated with that. I have lived on a retail lot before and I'm confident I know how that works. Restaurants there's some other weirdness that comes with restaurants, so I figure this was like maybe an ice cream parlor or something in the past. So we have 3 tables here. I've given them the basic things that they need to run a restaurant, and then through here we have the kitchen. I'm hoping that Sims will be able to reach through this window. So this is Kai's little kitchen area, and then we have a couple of very grungy looking little bathrooms, and this is the storage slash the area that leads up to where the two of them are living. And then upstairs we have a very kind of grungy little living area. They have 1 bathroom, but there's obviously 2 extra toilets downstairs. This is a guest room at the moment. I was debating actually having, in fact I may have scheduled it, having maybe Malachi come over for a stay over. This is the only room that isn't grungy. They've spent as much money as they can doing up the baby's room. By the way, baby's name is Mirabelle, for those of you who may have forgotten or don't know. The main thing that I've noticed so far with restaurants is every table in a restaurant is only for diners. So I can't have a dining table up here because my Sims can't sit at it. I've just put in a like counter kitchen island. I know it looks quite strange, it doesn't really fit, but this is their dining table. I have brought over like Kai's guitar. This was his dresser at his parents' house. All of this stuff he had at his parents' house, and he's got a very basic bed that he's sharing with his lovely fiance. So I'm using kind of the fixer-upper rules that I used last time. There's 2 options for them to get rid of all this mess. Either they can save up for an eco-lifestyle recycler, which is probably what I'm going to do, and actually recycle all of this, or they can spend 100 simoleons per object to get rid of it. So that's how I'm kind of going to manage this. To be able to make sort of structural changes to the house, there were skill requirements that we had in that challenge to replace flooring and move walls and doors is handing us 5. They need painting 3 to paint walls, remove cracks and graffiti, and gardening 3 to make landscaping changes. So ripping out these dead trees and weeds and all this kind of stuff. Obviously we're earning our money through the restaurant. I want the restaurant to be open 6 days a week, and the goal is between 2 p.m. and midnight. the restaurant needs to be open. I don't know how punctual I'm going to be able to be on that, especially because we have an infant. The other thing, we have lot challenges. Now, there are 4 lot challenges. We have creepy crawlies, filthy, and grody. So the difference between those, it just gets dirty really quickly, is filthy. Grody is when Sims are eating, drinking, or using the bathroom, they can get sick. Obviously, that's going to be a problem for a restaurant. And spooky, the lot is haunted. For each star they get, we can remove 1 trait. The way Dr. Gluon and James Turner run it with Burger Boys, if they lose a star, the trait comes back. I don't know if I'm going to do that. We'll see how it goes. So you let me know what you guys think of that. They're not starting completely from scratch. Morgan had a bunch of traits because she was actually a gallery download version of the Fires family. So she had a ton of traits. She has Charisma 7, which is great because that will obviously help with her doing all of the table service stuff. She has a few other skills like programming and things. We don't actually have a computer, so that's no good to anybody. I might get them a laptop at some point. Kai, I've leveled myself because he's obviously a child I have raised. Oh, he's sad because he misses the ocean. There's an ocean right there. I feel like if he goes for a swim here, that should count. So he has fitness 10, guitar 7, gardening 6. So we can make those gardening changes already. That's good. Mixology he had from being a barista, and he does have handiness 4. So we're actually quite close to being able to make those home improvements. But I may also charge them some money because if you're like completely repainting the externals of this building, which to be real, it needs it, that would obviously cost money as well. Now, I did build this lot to look as much like that one there as I could. So it's got that little cut in entryway. I haven't put any awnings or anything up yet. And I was going to go for the like white on the bottom and then another colour above. But I'm thinking we'll do Winterfest today, get to know the Sims, and then we'll have maybe one day of the 2 of them running the restaurant in this part. Now, this is little Mirabelle. Oh, I should talk you guys through their traits too. So, Morgan, who was up with the baby and is very tired, was self-assured and outgoing. I've given her... Actually, did she get overachiever? I can't remember what order these happened in, but those are her 3 traits now. Kai has cheerful and child of the ocean, and as an adult, I gave him... Or a young adult, I gave him foodie. He has a bunch of other traits as well. Savant is probably the one that's going to help us the most. Oh, and obviously essence of flavor because he makes higher quality food. And then we have little Mirabelle here, who is a cautious infant with a good appetite, a feeding tinkler, and she frequently hiccups. She has basically no relationship with her dad. Did he meet her as a newborn? Maybe. I don't even know if he met her as a newborn because Dominic completely cut the 2 of them off. Cook a grand meal. Oh, batter. Oh, that's... I did get the new stuff pack. Because the other option I was looking at, if this mod doesn't work very well, and we'll see how it goes, I'll play it by ear and work with you guys on this. I was thinking I could convert this to a retail lot and then we could set up a food stand. So she's got a fear of unfulfilled dreams. So she wants to make a friend and become confident. I mean, I can probably help you with that, actually. You can go to sleep, Mirabelle. It's okay. She is doing her very, very best. She's such a cute little bean, and I love that she looks so much like her daddy. And one of the things I want to do, I figure this is even more of a challenge because we're trying to run a restaurant with an infant. Oh, I just realised I'm not going to be able to have anyone as a stayover because they're going to go to my residential lot. I'm actually going to cancel that because in theory it's running, but he's not here. Oh, the Cass assets from the new stuff pack work really well for this challenge. Can we give her a Winterfest gift? A horse sculpture? That's one probably that your dad made, actually. I suppose I could have her order something real quick. Oh, please like it. Did she like it? She did. Actually, let's sort by cost because we don't have a lot of money. Romantic gift cards. A penguin. I guess we'll get the penguin. Now, this Winterfest has obviously been modified. So we have give gifts, tell stories, decorate, and have a grand meal. That's because when they were stuck on when he was stuck on a desert island with his parents and his uncle and assorted others, they couldn't, like Father Winter wasn't about to show up. Maybe he could tell her a story about being stuck on the desert island. I think I'm going to work on her fear another time. I'll have her tell him a story. And then I'm actually going to have a nap. And I might, while the baby's asleep, I'll see. Because I know we're in San Sequoia. I've never played here, other than brief visits. But I think there is a swimming spot, right? Okay, it doesn't look like there is a swimming spot. Maybe it's in another neighborhood. I might have these guys woohoo. Just because they do both need some fun. Poor Kai had a shower and then came in to feed the baby. And she had her first blowout. No, come on. You've got to change her diaper. Come on, Kai. He's like, no, I want to shower again. This is going so well. So swimmingly. How about I put that in here for you? Poor Morgan. I mean, lucky Morgan. She's sleeping through all of this, but yes. Cool. This baby. It's going well. Look how gorgeous she is. Such a pretty little thing. She looks so much like her dad. It's like she got no physical characteristics of her mum. We won't really know until she gets a bit older and we can see what her face shape and everything's like, but she just looks like a little clone of Kai, which probably would make Dominic even madder because every time he saw his granddaughter, he'd be reminded of the terrible boy that got his daughter in the family way. Never mind the fact that Morgan was an equal and enthusiastic participant in the whole situation. Alright, Mirabelle's in bed. Kai is completely exhausted, but I'm going to have Morgan come and talk to Kai. So she's talking about worrying about money and stuff, I assume. Now, she did actually have a want to chat with her crush, which is Kai. So then she should be able to discuss her fears. Then I'm going to have them open presents and go back to bed. We also haven't done much in the way of telling stories, but he's about to black out. So I figure we'll just do this. I believe we got something good. What is Fozone? That's an element, right? Yeah. A turquoise. Wonderful. Oh no, that one's there. I'm going to sell that. And she got that. And I'm going to sell that too. Oh, she's on a fabulously wealthy aspiration. Just, I don't know why. I put him on MasterChef, but I don't know how long he'll be on it for on account of how I think it requires you to be in the cooking career. It'd be quite weird for these two. They've been a couple probably since they were 13 or 14, but they also had a big enforced break for like a year. And now they're living together and financially struggling and have a huge kind of project ahead of them. I can see it would be quite difficult. I'm going to skip through to hopefully I can time it with Mirabelle so that she's napping when the restaurant is open. Yeah, I had thought I'd have a stayover guest, but obviously that's not going to work. I didn't think about that. Alright, so next morning I'm going to have Kai spend a little bit of time with Mirabelle because I want to try and build up their relationship. I mean, they've gotten to the point where they're considered friends. I would really like for them to be like good friends, you know. This is her daddy. You can do it. I do want to replace all these floors with hardwood and stuff, but I figured that's a down the road thing. Ah, bees! No! Ah! Ow! Please don't get sick, Morgan. I don't need that for us. So I'm just getting Morgan to invite Kai's parents over because I haven't actually met Mirabelle yet, which is really sad. I'm hoping I can just give them access to this door once they're here, but I don't know. Maybe actually what we could probably do, if I allow access to his club, they should be able to all come upstairs. Wait, why is Matilda? Oh, Matilda's not in there. I can't add Matilda. I might have to make a new club and call it like family or something. All right, so in theory, the club members can get in. Okay, they're here. He's coming upstairs, so that's awesome. Oh, he's emptying the trash. Oh, bless him. He's not emptying the trash. I'll empty the trash. It's fine. Thank you for trying, though. Give him... Oh, residence keys again isn't going to work because we're not technically living on the home lot. I want to introduce them to the baby, but since she just fell asleep, that's probably bad timing. So we have to open in a couple of hours. What I want to do is introduce these two to Mirabelle. I'm hoping that they'll stick around because I can queue with Mirabelle to get her taken care of. Like I can, once she knows them, I can say, you know, ask to have diaper changed by. That's how I'm thinking I'm going to get around this. Since I can't do the stayover, I was really relying on that stayover mechanic. I'm not going to lie. Let's introduce you to your grandparents. So for those of you who don't know, if you haven't watched any of the preceding series for this challenge, these are obviously Kai's parents. They met on a deserted island in an alternate reality because why not? She'd be like, oh, she looks so much like Robin. Robin is Kai's little sister. You feeding her? Are you giving her a cuddle? Oh, good grandma. My Sims do actually have to go open the restaurant imminently, so I'm going to get her to get changed. It's warm but not hot, so she can get into that. Once he's taken the rubbish out, I'm going to have him come and get changed. That's his little chef's outfit. If I get put to bed by... Oh no, I can choose both. Oh, maybe when you're introduced to one, it applies to all of them. Now, I have no idea what's going to happen with Matilda and Malachi when I open this thing. Oh, she goes to daycare? Look, that does make it a lot easier. How do I make him do this again? Cook orders as chef. So he will cook. She, like, takes their orders. The theory is they'll come and collect their own food, but I don't know if they'll reach through the window because he puts the food here. We have a werewolf. That's interesting. Nathaniel Salisbury. Hello? Cool. Welcome them and take their order. So he's in here cooking the food. I've given them very basic food at the moment. I went for all things that had level 1. She's tense because there's a werewolf. That's kind of fair. Okay, so they're still walking into the kitchen to collect their food. That's unfortunate. I don't know how to fix that. What did the werewolf get? He got pizza. So we've got pizza, a gourmet cheese board, which is a granny's cookbook thing. We have afternoon tea and a pizza. He got a big hot chocolate, which 10 out of 10 do approve. He got a hot chocolate too. Nice. Apologize for the wait, I guess. Kai's going as fast as he can, all right? So I'm desperately trying to get to level 2. I'd really like to get rid of Grody ASAP because Grody's the one that makes them come in and feel sick. There are obviously a lot of bad lot traits, but I feel like from a restaurant point of view, Grody is the worst. I don't know how I feel about the fact that Mirabelle went to daycare. I didn't consider that would be a thing that would happen. I don't remember it happening last time when I did my test day. Why have I got all werewolves? What is happening? Is she waiting? She's waiting for the table. Look, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry, I don't have any spare tables. I don't know what to do, man. Are you taking their order? What's going on? Okay. Oh, we got 2 stars, you guys. Okay, these guys are eating. That's good. We have a French onion soup and a lox bagel, which I've been assuming is salmon. Kai's in here working his booty off, but Morgan, I think, has the way more stressful job, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, please don't just put that back on the table because that caused issues last time. All right, she did the right thing. I like this. This is a vast improvement over the way Dine Out works. All right, she's gone to get her food. Yeah, I really don't like that. I really don't like how they're going in here. In theory, I could change it so that Morgan has to take the food. Hey, look, he did the right thing. He went to the window. All right. Ooh, these guys gave us a 3-star review. Oh, we have Lily Feng and some random townie, I assume. Tammy Salisbury. She's like, let me just clean that up for you, ma'am. Ooh, I like the menu. When we get to like 10 p.m, I'll disallow new customers. Now, it's possible that being open for 10 hours, is that how long they're open? From 2 to 12? Yeah. It's possible that that is too long. We might do from 2 to 10 p.m, because if you think about it, that's what your average restaurant does. So what I could do, I think, do you do it here? Disallow new customers. So I think this will be our last set of customers. Hi, how are you going? The decor could use some improvement. Look, I know. All right, how are we going so far? We have made some profit this time. When I did this as a test day, I'd paused the game and went to do some stuff. And then when I came back, it was unpaused. I think that the restaurant just ran on its own. That's why we had a loss for the first day, because there was no one doing all of all this stuff. I do like the idea when we get a bit of money of hiring an employee, maybe to do like table cleanup, like a busboy kind of idea. So if I can't drag that, I guess because they're interacting with it. So if I now cancel this, obviously if we had wait staff, we would actually do table service. So come here. Could I bring her here? I can actually bring her here. I'm not going to do it now just because we're almost done. So the restaurant is closing. Welcome to my restaurant. I trust everything is going well. Whoa! We don't hold with that kind of nonsense here. Okay, so we get to remove one trait. If these guys give us a 3-star, it'd be cool if we could remove 2, although that does tell me the challenge is too easy. All right, so I need to start disabling new customers at like 7 p.m, I think, because it's 11 p.m. now. So she's going to grab some food. He's getting some food. Once these two actually pay... Yeah, all right, they're done. I think they pay when the food is delivered and then the review is when they leave. So we're going to close the place. Okay, growth opportunities. Try training your hosts and waiters to level up this, improving their moods. Cool. Yeah. Ambience. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. Excellent meal value. Sold 1,000, spent 400. Now, one of the things about this mod as well, you'll see there's a thing on here which is that it's a produce inventory. So if I put food and drink items like harvestables in there, meat, apples, whatever, if I grow our own produce and then put harvestables in there, they cook from that, which means that reduces the cost of buying things. Now let's have a super quick look at the perks. Curious customers want recommend dish. Patient patrons. That would be good. That would mean they'll wait a little bit longer. So I do need to bring Mirabelle back, obviously. I don't know where she is though. Where is she? Out on the street. Awesome. And feeling sad because she's out on the street. Obviously, I'm going to teleport her up here because obviously she would not have been left on the street. How are her needs? Go put her down. I'm just going to need you to sleep, Mirabelle. I'm sorry, but my Sims are dead on their feet. So I'm going to need him to go to bed straight away. So I'm going to leave this one here. I'd love to hear what you guys think of how I'm doing the challenge, how it runs. I'm thinking the day of the week they won't be open. It'll be like, maybe we could do like a Monday, Tuesday they're closed. And then that way those are the days we can really focus on lot improvements. I don't know. I'd love to hear from you though. I'm excited to give this mod a real try. It seems like it's kind of working so far, which does make me think we could probably make this work. Oh, good. There's a ghost. Are you going to clean up? Oh, awesome. She's mad about it though. Moira fires. So Morgan's mother is haunting the lot. That's not what I was expecting at all. I'm going to let these guys have this little moment of peace. Hopefully Moira doesn't trash the joint. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'm quite excited about this. I'm excited about the idea of turning this into like a really cute little cafe. You know, outdoor seating as well and extra staff and yes, it could be quite cool. But if you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.